Beautiful people, there's communication coming in, and this is from the person that, this is from the ghost, the person that you thought, I'm never going to hear from them again, it's done, they've been in avoidant mode for however long, a long time. I feel, for the right collective. I feel like you've spent a lot of time, and do you know what, I've got a tablecloth here now and it's got all the different star signs, and Libra was standing out to me hugely. So you could be a Libra, the person we're talking about could be a Libra. And unfortunately, I think that the person you've been in separation with, you've been in separation with them for quite a long time. It could be months, years. This is not weeks, this is not days. And you've actually managed to overcome that heartbreak and get yourself into a place of balance. And you might be feeling like you're the most balanced that you've ever been. I've got earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn coming through here. I've got someone that's very grounded, very practical, very loving, really earthly, earth signs, very practical, grounded, stable. Yeah, that is the characteristics. Balance, emotional balance in your life, balance back in your life after this person left. Balance with your job and all your day-to-day stuff as well as emotionally. I'm feeling you've reached a place of emotional stability. I can't help but notice that bee in that picture, and yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, I was out and I saw a bee just sat on the ground and it wasn't moving, and I think maybe it couldn't fly, and I thought that was like maybe a sign. Bees are known for sort of hard work and teamwork, and it was kind of stuck, so that could be a representation. But yeah, you've got yourself into that balanced place, and this communication is coming in, and that often happens. We kind of move on, we force ourselves to stop thinking about them, we heal, and bam, they feel it and they're in. And that's what's happening here. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear this. And it is going to throw you out a little bit, maybe for a couple of weeks, a couple of days, whatever. It is going to throw you off this balanced place, unfortunately. You're going to feel confused, you're going to feel conflicted, with these cards coming through. And the main one is, I think you're going to have your guard up now. Like, you, for the right person, you wanted this for so long. You wanted this communication coming in for so long. And now you're like, but you backstabbed me, you betrayed me. There could have been cheating, or could you just feel betrayed? Your trust was betrayed, I'm feeling. And you've got your guard up now. Air sign and earth sign again. I said that Libra, I said that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel you would be at least one of those, or your person, for this reading to be yours. Yeah, it's like, no. I want to say not today, Satan. I don't think this person's bad. I think they're avoidant, though. I think you might have felt betrayed their trust, that, they could have run away and it hurt you. But I'm not necessarily feeling that there was cheating or betrayal in that sense. So yeah, it's going to put you in that, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with these two cards here. You're going to be left coming in with a decision. They're going to come in and want to rekindle, want to reconcile. And I think it's going to throw you off of this beautiful balanced place that you've got to. But you will get back there. You will overcome it. And I think when these things happen, if you suddenly feel really emotional that it's not right, it's not the right time, and you can always say something like, if you don't want to completely reject the idea, say something like, it's really shocked me seeing you come up on my phone. I need time to get myself back into balance before I respond to you. And I think, that's open and vulnerable, but also putting that boundary in. If it's like, I don't want to shut it down completely, but this has made me uncomfortable, this is throwing my emotions out of balance, express that. Is it what Spirit wants me to tell you? You are going to have a decision to be made with the Lovers card. I do think there's a soulmate connection when it comes to this person. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 earth signs, an air sign, and Libra. They could be a younger earth sign, or you could be a younger earth sign, they could be a younger earth sign. Right, what else does my collective need to know regarding this situation? This came up earlier. Because they've been an avoidant, they've had their head in the sand, they've not wanted to face you, they've not wanted to face the reality of the situation. They felt scared and they just ran. They've tried moving on and they can't. But it's, you know, and maybe this is a message to you too. Moving on, life's a journey, new endeavour, going away one direction, go with the flow. I got my emerald card, healing. Put your healing and your peace and your self-love first above anything when it comes to this person. Prioritise restoring your soul. Fill into your cup before you can think about anyone else. That came up earlier. You might be someone, you might have a social media presence, you might just like theatre, you might be part of a performing arts group. There's something about curtain call, spotlight, theatre, act, performance. Maybe you felt like your person put on a performance. But know that you've got the mental force, know that you've got the spiritual insight, the power and strength, the hope and faith. And put that boundary in that I need to get into balance before I come back to you, or that boundary of I'm not interested now, you know, whatever the case may be. If it's like I do want to talk to them, but I can't handle this right now, then just say, it's throwing me out balance. I need time. I will come back to you when I'm feeling more centered and balanced. Right, I want to get you a bit of a postcard from Spirit. It's a bit of encouragement. Oh, no, actually, hang on. Let's see when you're going to hear from this person. March? I hope not. Sometimes this happens when they don't want to give me a straight answer, because some things we're just not supposed to know. When you let go of the frequency, surrender to this. I say next year, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Right, I don't think full reconciliation could happen until next year. But there will be some form of contact just around the corner. And I saw that with that 8 of Wands. Maybe it'll be you that decides to put that boundary in. Or it's not actually even possible because you're not healed enough until next year. But there will be some form of communication coming in. Right, let's get you a postcard from Spirit. Some advice. They're just kind of like lovely messages of encouragement. I'm feeling that one. I'm going to do both. They came out for a reason. All your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things. Oh, and I'll do initials at the end. Before they manifest. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you'll really be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding and joy. Beautiful. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both of you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. And this one's about surrender. Dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and where the world loosely refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we've had many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know that outcomes don't matter as much as the presence as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. Let go, surrender, go with the flow. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you were meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan, loving you always and forever. And I think there's a lesson in that everyone's a lesson. Some people are meant to come, some people are meant to go, some stay, some don't. It hurts, we recover, we heal. But they were meant to teach us things. Everyone coming and going, every situation, every person is a lesson. Pain is our greatest healer. And yeah, it was meant to teach us something to take into the future. I'm going to do some initials. Okay, so this could be yours, your person's first, middle or last. This is how you know it's your reading, but if it resonates, it doesn't really matter either way. I can see the duplicates there. I'm just going to pick out the duplicates. I thought I saw another one. YLITZGDOVE. I've got dove. Maybe you've got a dove. That could be a universe sign. JR and T. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, website's on my profile. Love and light. Bye.